Hello dear travelers, welcome to a new video of Get in Peru Travel Company. In today's episode, I'm going to take you to one of the most ancient fairs in Cusco City. I'm talking about Santu Ranticui. This fair actually comes from the colonial times. Back in time, this fair was only set on the 24th of December. But due to the cerveza sickness, this fair was extended for a long 6 days in total. So we have the awesome chance to see and explore all over around. With that said, let's start. In Peru and in Cusco especially, there is a tradition to set Jesus' birth. I mean, you have to set these little sculptures made out of plaster in your home. It could be in your living room especially, and what it represents is that one of your best friends or maybe a family member that really loves you have to give you a present, and this should actually be the sculpture of Jesus. So in this representation of Jesus born, what you have to do is to place the sculptures of the Virgin Mary, Joseph, the three wise men, and after the 24th midnight you have to place the sculpture of Jesus Christ just right in the middle. Some of the sculptures we are going to see along this video were actually made by the main artisans of Cusco, recognized nationally and internationally due to their work. They actually made these beautiful paintings and plaster and clay sculptures that you guys are going to see. The artisans' technique are passed by generation to generation. For example, the Mendívil family, who are known for making these Catholic sculptures with long necks, with a particular symbolism in their necks which represent the llamas. Peru is well known throughout the world as a Catholic country, and Cusco as well. In order to that philosophy, the whole fair is about Catholicism, the born of Jesus Christ. Just look at this beautiful painting. Due to the current pandemic, many festivals, fairs, and traditions were actually changed. Although, thanks to the government's diligent work, we've been improving and opening to tourism more and more. 2021 ended up being a good year compared to 2020. Alright, let's go back to the fair. Let me explain you about the tradition behind the little sculptures you guys see right here, known as the Child of the Thorn. You guys probably know that Catholicism is known and sometimes criticized for having this images that people actually pray. But for us here in Cusco, the tradition is the following. First of all, the story comes from the Bible itself, that actually says when Jesus was 4 or 6 years old, ran away and get lost in the weeds. And that's all it says. But as you probably guessed, due to the Spanish traditions and conquest, the story was adapted in Peru, and it says there was a handsome child who ran away in fact from his home and was playing around with the alpacas when suddenly he stepped on a thorn. Because he was not wearing shoes, the thorn was stuck in his feet. So he was crying so badly, and the owner of the alpacas saw him and said, "Hey little child, why are you crying for?" So Jesus replied, "I have something in my feet. If you please remove it, I'll grant you with a desire." The lady obviously removed the thorn and her desire was granted. So the tradition nowadays dictates that you have to have one of these Jesus images at home and dress him with typical clothing of Peru. Actually, this clothing is Catholic and Incan traditions both mixed up. So guys, the way this works is that you have to pick the representation of the thorn with your hands, make your desire, then place it in Jesus' feet, in the hole of Jesus' feet, where it's supposed to be the thorn he stepped on. And after 3 days, you should see your desire coming true. Remember guys, this fair, known as the Sale of Saints or Santu Ranticui in the local language, it's only possible to see when you come in December, close to Christmas. Well, apart of all the sculptures and paintings related with Christmas, you guys are going to see other artisans who bring their work, such as this Game of Thrones dragon and throne over here. Apart of all we saw in this video, you guys are going to also find these souvenirs to send to your friends, your family, or for yourself that are actually very beautiful and have a good price. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please give us those thumbs up, subscribe, leave us a comment, and if you want to know more about our tours in here, don't forget to visit getinperu.com. Till the next time, dear travelers.